It is no secret that I am not the biggest lover of florals, but I do actually have a good amount in my collection. So today I want to talk about some of my favorite affordable Middle Eastern florals that you can still wear in warm weather. Let's get started. First up, we have Iris and Berry from Swiss Arabian. So this is a new one that I recently added to my collection because I was told about this fragrance months ago from a fellow content creator named Brianna from Pursuit of Perfume. You can find her on like Instagram and TikTok. And I was asking her what are some of her favorite affordable options for women in terms of fragrance. And Swiss Arabian's Iris and Berry is one that she mentioned. And she was wearing it that day and it smelled really good on her. So I decided to finally buy it. And I completely understand why she really likes it. This is a really fresh, sparkling type of floral fragrance. It has this champagne note that makes it feel like an upscale going out to brunch with the girls type of scent profile. You do have to be good with, of course, some iris, some patchouli, some musk, but if you like a fresh floral that has a sparkling, radiant quality to it, it's not going to be overly sweet, but I would say more so in the middle, very moderately sweet, with decent projectional longevity. I get about 5 hours with this type of scent. Overall, I think that this is a mass appealing, not overly sweet, fresh floral fragrance that you can for sure wear in warmer weather. Next up, we have actually another one from Swiss Arabian. This one is Nectar Blush. I love this fragrance. It's so lovely. I am not entirely sure if this is inspired by anything. Oh, I forgot to mention that the Iris and Berry previously is an original creation. I am not sure if this is inspired by anything. It does bear some similarities to the Chanel Coco Mademoiselle scent, but it's not exact. So I don't know if they're kind of just loosely taking that DNA and going in their own direction. It is different. I would say it's more floral and maybe even more musky than the original, but they do bear some similarities where I think if you like one, you are likely to like the other one. So this is really pretty, has great projectional longevity. It is fresh, just like the earlier one, but I would say this one is more punchy. We have a really packed opening set of notes with a lot of different types of fruit. Before we even get to the floral heart, we're gonna get the patchouli, we're gonna get the musk, even Peru Balsam, which I don't see in a lot of fragrances. The first time I smelled that one was actually in Stellar Times from Louis Vuitton. I think it's a really lovely, well done, complex scent that I think is original enough. Again, I don't think it's exactly the same as Chanel Coco Mademoiselle, but it does definitely have some similarities to it. But if you like a fresh floral that is going to be punchier and have, you know, a lot of body to it and really project, I get at least 7 hours with this one. I think this is a great option. Next up, we have one that I was really surprised by. This is Litchi Lush from Armaf. I am blown away by this scent. I think that this is like criminally underrated. Very good. I don't smell a lot of fragrances that do lychee in this way, which is this very smooth and creamy lychee floral fragrance. It is gorgeous. It has a giant floral heart that is packed with a lot of different floral notes, but you also get the caramel and the vanilla that really add the smooth creaminess to it and make it so likable. My favorite types of florals are florals that are either fresh and easy to wear or some type of creamy, smooth floral, nothing like overly sharp. So this is right up my alley with that creamy smoothness. If you want lychee, but you don't want it to be your, you know, kind of standard, maybe Kayali, Sparkling Eden lychee, kind of, you know, sweet lychee, you want something that's gonna feel more elegant, more elevated, more adult-like, but you still want it to have a beautiful lycheeness to it. I think Litchi Lush is one that you have to try. Really, really good and not spoken about enough in my opinion. Next up, we have Paris Corner's AZM. Very interesting name of a perfume, very interesting bottle of a perfume, but this is actually inspired by Nishane's 100 Silent Ways. If you ever smell that fragrance, then you already know that this is gonna be stunning. It is sweet, it is smooth, it is powdery, it is for sure elegant. I am normally the person who says that they don't like tuberose in fragrance, but I love the way that they've done the tuberose in this one. It is not overly loud. It does not overtake the, you know, entire fragrance. It just adds a little like touch, like it plays along nicely with the other notes. And to me, is the way that tuberose should be in a fragrance. As someone who's not a big tuberose fan, it's there. You can smell it when you look for it, but it's not too crazy in your face, which is perfect for me. I also find the rum note makes the overall fragrance feel not tropical, but just a bit more interesting and complex and not basic. If you want something that is sweet, powdery, but also has like a little bit of a sophistication to it, but also still fun, I think because of the rum with a little light tuberose note in there, then you really have to try out AZM. It's stunning and good projection and longevity with this one as well. I get at least 7 hours. Next up, we have another one from Armaf. This one is called Infinity Gold. Infinity Gold is inspired by Paco Rabanne's Million Gold for Her scent, and it is stunning. There are quite a few schmoops or dupes for that fragrance, but this one is really my favorite because I feel like they do a good job of really just trying to recreate the original scent. They don't take on any crazy twists or nuances, and I think it's stunning. It is soft, has like an airiness to it, sweet, but definitely not too sweet. It's pear forward for sure. The rose is very slight. I can barely even smell it. Same with the lavender, but you definitely will pick up the moss, the musk, and the vanilla. It is fantastic. Just a very smooth and easy to wear type of floral fragrance that I think is hard to not like. Like it's a very mass appealing DNA overall. Next up, we've got Second Song from Lattafa. I love Second Song from Lattafa so much. I'm always surprised when someone tells me that they don't like it. This is inspired by Dolce & Gabbana's My Devotion Intense. Cannot wait to smell the new Devotion, by the way. But this to me is the perfect blend of pear blossom with praline and vanilla, peony, tonka. You also get a lot of ambroxan in this one, which I really, really feel helps to increase the longevity. This is way longer lasting on my skin than the original one. I get a solid 8 hours of wear with Second Song. This is still my husband's, one of my husband's favorites in my collection. He gives this one a 9 out of 10. So good. Highly recommend Second Song if you've not yet tried it. Next up, we have one of my all-time favorites from Lattafa. This is Atheeri. This is inspired by the Gucci Gorgeous Orchid scent. It's a vanilla orchid fragrance that also has a dewdrops. It feels watery. It feels like it has an airy ozonic quality to it. Not as much as the original one. The original one is definitely airier and more translucent. This one I think starts to go in a thicker, more syrupy, stronger direction. It definitely lasts longer on my skin, but you do lose some of the airiness in exchange for that improved projection and longevity. But it's beautiful. It is like the perfect fresh vanilla orchid sunshine in a bottle type of scent, and still my favorite bottle in terms of design from Lattafa, a must-have. Next up, we have Raneen from Lattafa. Raneen is inspired by Prada Paradox. Prada Paradox is a scent that historically I've not been the biggest fan of. I thought it was just a little bit too floral for me, but I don't know what's happened in recent months. It's really begun to grow on me, but this one I think I actually like even more than Prada Paradox because it's a slightly sweeter, fruitier version than the original Prada Paradox, which makes it even more wearable for me. Next up, we have a fantastic one from Paris Corner. This one is Qissa Gala. Qissa Gala, if you're not familiar with this, is inspired by Huda Beauty's Easy Bake, the original one. The one that I think people were hoping the Intense was going to be. This has that gardenia. It is sweet. It still has a freshness to it though at the same time, but it's also, of course, powdery. The original Easy Bake perfume was actually created based off of the smell of one of her powders. I've never smelled that powder. I haven't tried any of her makeup products before, and I've never smelled the actual Easy Bake perfume, the original one. So I can't comment on the closeness of it, but just judging this on its own, it's really lovely. A lovely, sweet, elegant, powdery. There's a lot of powdery florals apparently. Powdery, gardenia, rich type of scent with vanilla and moss and rum and tuberose. I think it's fantastic. And for sure, really easy to wear in warm weather. Next up, we have Nafais Sharq from Qissa Gala. This I can easily say is my favorite floral Middle Eastern fragrance. I've talked about this fragrance a lot on my channel, and it's because it's so good. This is inspired by Bulgari's Baciami scent, which is this vanilla gardenia type of fragrance. This one smells very close to the original. However, it is creamier, sweeter, a little bit less long lasting, but not so different to where it's gonna make a big difference to most people. If you like creamy gardenia with apricot and vanilla, and that's your type of floral, then you have to try this. Out of the dupes for Baciami's Bulgari, I really think that this is the best one on the market. I think they've improved the scent to me because of the extra creaminess and sweetness. It's just so good. Highly, highly recommend this one for sure. And then lastly, we have Wifey Material from High Key Perfumes. This, to me, is such a safe, mass appealing floral fragrance that most people are going to like. I think most people are going to like it on themselves, and most people, I think, would like to smell this on another person. It has a freshness to it. You do get some sharp florals, but it's done, I think, in a nice, fresh, sweet, but not overly sweet way. You get a lovely blend of fruit like mandarin and blackcurrant along with orange blossom, but the blackcurrant never becomes like funky to me. It's just a very, very easy to grab, easy to wear scent, and the performance on this one is phenomenal. 8 hours at least. I find the high key perfumes in general, I don't know what their concentration of fragrance oil is, but I find them to be very, very high performing in terms of longevity. This is a really, really good find for a good price. If you've never tried anything from the High Key brand and you want to kind of, start with something, I would recommend starting out with Wifey Material. So let me know if you guys have tried any of those, and if not, what are some of your favorite florals to wear in warm weather? And I'll see you guys back tomorrow for our next episode.